¿Qué estás leyendo, mi amor?
It's a book called A Praia dos Afogados by Domingo Villar. It's basically a detective book that was written in. Well, the storyline is based in Vigo, near a beach called Panchon. Basically, this guy, he drowns, and they want to know if it was a suicide or if it was a murder. Your standard type of crime story. Uh, it's written in Galician, and I can't say with absolute confidence and hand on heart that I understand everything I'm reading, but I am trying to learn the language a little bit while we're here, and I think it's quite cool to pick up local books written in local languages, especially considering Vigo is a stone's throw from here. So it's pretty cool to read something, even though it's fiction, but to read something about the area. We can learn a little bit about it. Like I said, I don't understand everything totally, but it is very similar to Portuguese with a lot of Spanish influence. So it's not totally difficult for me to understand, but obviously, of course, it's its own language. So there are definitely words here that I don't recognize from either Spanish or Portuguese. But speaking of which, Galicia is home to two recognized official languages, being Spanish or Castilian, as it's known in Spain, and Galician or Gallego, in obviously Spanish and Galician. There are five major languages in Spain. Uh, Galician is one of them, much in the same way that Catalan from Barcelona or Catalonia, Valencia, Castilian from Madrid, Basque from the Basque country, and Aranese from. There's a small little village in the mountains somewhere called Aran, I think it's what it's called, which apparently, I don't know much about that language, but apparently it's very similar to a southern French language called um, Occitan or Languedoc. Uh, but this area that we're in was part of the Kingdom of Galicia, and it had its own language, uh, Western Iberian Romantic language. So yeah, it's a Latin language based specifically from this province, from this autonomous community. Sorry, not this province, this autonomous community. So this beach over here where we're just at, it's called Praia de Areias Gordas, and this basically means beach of fat sands. So the name of this beach is the beach of fat sands. If any of you have ever learned Spanish, you might realize that this doesn't look like Spanish. I mean, it looks like Spanish, but you can see it's not Spanish. This is actually a language called Galician, which is part of the autonomous community of Galicia. It looks very similar to Portuguese, and I suppose unless we were in Portugal, you might confuse it for Portuguese, but this is Galician, and yeah, in Spanish you call it Gallego, and in Galician I think it's something like Galejo or Galejo, something like this. Okay, so at the moment we are in one of the most western parts of Europe. If I was to take my kayak, get in the water now and just head in that direction and just keep going in a straight line, I would hit somewhere between Boston and New York. The only thing is I don't have the motivation for that, nor do I have a kayak, so can't do that. But if you look just over there, we've got what is known as Ermida de Nossa Senhora Lanzada, da Lanzada, and over there, just next to it, we've also got Necropolis da Lanzada. So we're going to take a walk over there and have a look at what exactly they are. Necropolis, I would assume, is something to do with a grave, from the Greek word necros or something like that. I'll have to double check that. Don't really know what the word is, but I think it's something to do with a grave. Right now we don't know what Ermida means because we don't speak Galician, but we'll go over there and we'll have a look, see what Ermida means. This over here is there we go. There we go. This over here is the is part of the ruins of the 10th century fortress that was built. That's pretty much all that stands there now. But an interesting thing is this tiny little beach here that falls next to it. This is known as Praia de Nossa Senhora da Lanzada. And the interesting thing about this beach is that specifically it had Celtic beliefs. So basically, in August at midnight between a Saturday and a Sunday, if you wanted to stop infertility, you basically came down here and you went up to your belly, waist deep in the water, well, belly deep, I suppose, and you would lie in the water on your back, and you would allow 9 waves to splash over your belly, and the number 9 is apparently sacred to the Celts. They believe, obviously, the 9 months of pregnancy, 9 waves, blah blah blah. The idea is that this beach is shaped like a shell or a conch, and which represents the womb, I suppose, and the foam on the waves is supposed to represent, you know, you get the idea. And I think that they forgot one vital step, that you basically need a good old rogering before all of this can happen. Once you've done that, then you go down the steps in the front there. I'll show you in a bit. And you pick up a rock that's kind of cradle shaped or something, and apparently like that you fall pregnant. But yeah, they do miss out the vital ingredient though. Yeah, anyway. So the little village that we're living in is called Fontareons, and according to the information, it says that this island here is the island of Ons, and I suppose that's where we got our town name from. Well, it's not even a town; it's a village. Uh, not even really a village, to be honest. It's I don't know what you would call it. It's super small. I mean, the sign doesn't specifically say that one, but I interpret it as that one because it just says in the distance you can see it. I will check on Google Maps. I have seen the island on Google Maps. I just can't remember exactly where it is, but I think it is that one. Yeah. Okay, so I hope it's not too noisy with the wind. Can't do much about that at the moment. But today I decided to come and check out this little chapel. It's called Ermida de Nossa Senhora de Alançada, and it's built in the 12th century. It's closed. It's about the third time I've come here, and it's still closed. Just in where is it? There we go. There we go. In that door there that you can see, if you put a 50-cent coin in and you look through a little hole, you can light up the altar and have a look at that. Naturally, you have to pay for it. Of course, you would. On this little peninsula that I'm sitting on, you've got this ermida, which is like a chapel. I'm not sure exactly how that translates to, but it kind of looks like a chapel. And what else on this peninsula? You can find a necropolis, which I spoke about earlier a while back. Basically, a necropolis is like, I think it's like Greek for the city of the dead. And it's basically like a grave site, or like in this case, this one is like a settlement that was discovered when they were rebuilding the road along the beachfront. The houses on the other side of the road basically sit on top of the rest of it, so they've only excavated a portion of it. And also a 10th century fortress, which was it was built by Bishop Cisnando II, and this was to protect this little site from the Norman and Arab invasion. I believe it was a trading site originally. People used to come and trade goods and stuff. I'll go and have a look and show you what the necropolis looks like.
Dime o que é facer. Eu farei o que sexa para que chegue o meu neno. Por favor, que chegue con ben.
Estou aquí, pequena alma.
Desculpe, que me despistei e creo que chego un pouco tarde.
Cada alma chega no intre máis axeitado. Algúnas tardan en baixar a terra, porque no ceo non existe o tempo, e xogando entre as blancas nubes non lembran que teñen que nacer. Pero tede ben seguro que cada alma chega no intre máis axeitado.
Chamoume vostede?
Eu te chamei. Xa tes que baixar á terra.
E vou a ser unha serea?
Non, claro que non. Por que dis iso?
Como me chamou a esta praia?
Ven conmigo. Eu te explicaré. Lugares onde o imposible chega a facerse realidade. Teñolle moito agarimo a esta praia. Ves? En forma de cuncha, como o ventre dunha nai. E a auga entra nela, como entra a vida nas nosas entrañas cando agardamos unha nova almiña.
Unha nova almiña así como a mí?
Justamente, como a ti. Fai moitos anos que elexín esta praia para que todas aquelas mulleres ali.
Nai, irmá, teño medo. E se non chega? E se non quedo preñada? Ao mellor xa máis terei fillos. Eu quero ser nai.
María, non deberías precipitarte. Levas todo o inverno enferma. Por que non agardas ao próximo ano?
A Santiago.
Quedan 3. A séptima fará o meniño espelido. A oitava daralle abundancia. E xa só queda unha, a derradeira. A novena onda bendecirá o mundo unha alma nova. Porque hai lugares onde os milagres existen. Lugares onde o imposible a facerse realidade. Este é un deses lugares. A lanzada.
Arriba. Da natureza. A terra, simbolizada no pote de barro. Esa terra, orixe e destino do home. A auga, cada bagua de aguardente é unha gota arrincada na terra. O lume que quentará e alumeará o vosso camiño. E o vento que avivará o lume vos levará a ese lugar onde os soños todavía se poden facer realidade. Unido a estos 4 elementos están aqueles que o ser humano soubo arrancar cas súas mans da nai terra. O único xenuíno da queimada das meigas é o mel desas abellas, símbolo do traballo en equipo, ese que debemos facer para que poidan existir momentos como o de hoxe, como esta lanzada de maio. Logo, azucre, blanca e pura, símbolo da inocencia que todos levamos dentro en algunha parte, bueno, case todos. A mazá, símbolo do pecado original, ese que a nosa nai Eva cometeu no paraíso, do que tanto nos gusta disfrutar. Por iso tamén lle botamos plátano. E café, 7 grans por cada unha das 7 antigas provincias do reino de Galicia. E un gran puñado máis por todos os nosos irmáns que ao longo dos tempos emigraron a outras terras e siguen estando arredor desta redonda. E agora, vayamos co conxuro. Muchos coruxas, sapos e bruxas, demos trasgos e diaños, espíritos das nevoadas veigas, corvos, píntigas e meigas, feitizos das mentiñeiras, podres cañotas furadas, levantarei as chamas deste lume que asemellan as do inferno, e fuxirán as bruxas a cabalo das súas escobas, índose bañar a praia das areas gordas. Oíde, oíde! É que me pediron o ano pasado que queimar este ano tamén como o ano pasado. Para non perder a tradición, pois queimamos. E agora chega o momento de prender as